We can't defend, we can't convert chances. Sounds an awful lot like a normal day in charge of Arsenal Football Club. Hello everyone, welcome to episode 3 of our Arsenal Football Club playthrough on Football Manager 2018, and of course the 2018-19 season update. And today we have two really important games. The first one at Celtic Park against Celtic, and the second one being our home leg of the North London derby in the Premier League. Now, the league looks fairly decent from your standpoint on the left-hand side. We're in 4th place, we're looking decent, we're quite consistent, 4 wins out of 8. We've only lost 2 games, we've only lost 1 since the last episode, but it still doesn't make for very good reading. Since the last episode when we played Marseille and Manchester City, we're on a 3-game running run. We beat Blackburn in the Cup. We played a lot of the kids, to be honest, in that match, because after the Manchester City match, I was really annoyed, and I think Socrates kicked off, saying that he hadn't got enough first-team football, which within a month of starting for the club sounds an awful lot stupid. As you can see, he now wants to be sold, and he's not been impressed with me as manager, and that's a ridiculous ordeal, and that's one of the reasons that Football Manager is a little bit annoying sometimes, because after a month of being at a club, you've got to learn that you can't just waltz into the first team. But regardless of a young team consisting of maybe sort of only Koscielny, El Neni, Robben and Aubameyang as lead players, and El Neni getting the goal, it was a decent result and fairly easy. Then we beat Burnley 2-0 at home. We dominated for the whole game, something that we've actually done in most of our games so far, and it took us till the 80th minute to score courtesy of Aubameyang. Xhaka then got sent off on the 90th minute, which is really disappointing to be quite honest, because he did get a yellow card about 2 minutes before that, and then got sent off, so his temperament's definitely something to look at. And then Rob Holding secured the result with a 93rd minute goal. Second game on a run at home then, and then we beat RB Leipzig 3-1. And again, it was one of those games where RB Leipzig and the opposing team took the lead first. Sabitzer took an away lead the 39th minute in, but Robben pounced straight away, and I have to say I've been really impressed with Ian Robben since he's been at the club. He's scored 5 goals so far, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. Smattering of goals throughout the games, and he has been really good, and he scored a goal, and then Lacazette got a controversial penalty, scored that, and then convinced and completely finished the result with a goal in the 87th minute in front of the Emirates crowd. Then we've been on a bit of a dodgy run. We haven't won for 2 games. We got smashed by Leicester, to be honest, 2-0. We were really disappointing. Ian Robben having a bad day of only a 6.2 rating, and it was quite a poor game in general, and Leicester just completely obliterated us, and that was a 2-0 loss, and that was probably the worst performance of our season so far. Then we went on to play Wolves after the international break. Yet again, the opposing team took the lead first, which, apart from the clean sheets, I'd probably say that we haven't took the lead first, which is scary. Jota took the lead for Wolves. Robben got another goal. Jota got another goal the 48th minute in, and luckily we got another penalty to save us again, and we finished that one 2-2. So we can't defend, clearly. Bernd Leno's another one moaning about first team football. He reckons he should be in the first team. Now, he's played against Wolves, and did he play in the game against City? No, he didn't. Which game did he play in? Was it the Newcastle game? There we go, the Newcastle game and the Wolves game. And I think that is it for Bernd Leno. But to be honest, he hasn't shown me anything special, so why should he get picked over Czech? I don't really understand what he's going on about. But 2 big games today to change our fortunes. The first one against Celtic, and we are obviously in the top 2 of the Europa League group. Now we're at the top of the group on goal difference to Celtic. If we win today, of course, we go top by default. And then we've got a game against Tottenham, who are actually the league leaders at the moment, believe it or not, in the Premier League. Right, so going to have a little bit of a change side then for the game against Celtic today. We've got Petr Cech in goal with Bellerin, Mustafi, Koscielny and Monreal at the back. Kolasinac a little bit tired, so I thought I'd get Monreal into the team. Quite an experienced midfield partnership with Torreira and Maitland-Niles, purely because El Neni and Ramsey and Xhaka are all tired. And to be honest, after Xhaka getting sent off, I'm not really secure of him playing. Robben keeps him in place with Ozil and Welbeck joining, with Lacazette up front due to an Aubameyang injury. He's been out for the last 4 or 5 weeks, and basically we haven't got any other options unless we want to play Joel Campbell, who actually hasn't been that bad, and a little bit of a disappointment, to be honest. Mesut Ozil, he hasn't been fantastic. Now, his average rating is over a 7, which, for me, is a little bit warped by good performances to get with Burnley and Wolves. As you can see, 6.5, 6.8, 6.4 against City. And there's a smattering of a few good performances, Huddersfield, Liverpool, Leicester and Leipzig. But if we look on an average of the 10 performances so far, it's only 4 good performances. And apart from that, he hasn't been anywhere in any of the games. So hopefully today is a bit of a chance for him to stand out, or else he's going to lose his position on the pitch to Henrik Mkhitaryan. I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest, with this Arsenal save so far. I hoped it would have started a little bit better, but we can't really ask for too much. It's just infuriating that we can't score and we can't defend. I think against Wolves we had a total of 30 shots and Wolves had 5. So Wolves obviously scored 2 and got quite a good conversion rate. Our conversion rate was probably lower than 5%. But here we go for the start of this Celtic game, and I hope we can win this one. And I hope we can get through it quite unscathed. It would be nice to get a clean sheet. That would be lovely to see. And what I've done with the defence, just to balance it out a little bit, I've got Bellerin on an attacking mentality with Robben, obviously on the right wing, on a support mentality. And then I've got the left back, which is Monreal today, on a defensive mentality, with then the left attacking midfield, which is Welbeck today, on an attacking mentality. So opposite mentalities, meaning that there's always someone covering that wide position, which is something we've really struggled with. And I'm trying certain things to try and shore up our defence, because one of the best quotes there is, attack is the best form of defence. But also, you are going to be pressurised, especially against high-quality opposition, unlike Celtic. Apologies, only Celtic fans. But let's face it, they're not very great. But they're going to beat us today. You can guarantee it, can't you? After I've just said that, I've just realised what I just said. But a nice interception from Welbeck there. Good stuff. Robben now on the ball. Can he run it up the pitch? There's lovely space to the left for Lacazette, but he goes alone. That's a shocking pass from Iron Robben. A very rare shocking pass, but Dembele's got it, but we clear. Back to Hayes, to Bitton. Scott Sinclair. Scott Sinclair, back to Scott Brown. Scott Brown to Kieran Tierney. Tierney into the box for Hayes, to Brown, to Gamboa. And that is very good defence from us, you know, there. Welbeck, quite a poor ball out, to be honest. I don't quite know what he was trying to achieve there. Boyata, Scott Brown, Scott Sinclair, Dembele, Hayes. That's a good save from Petr Cech. And I think what we need to do, to be honest, is minimise the direct passing. We don't need direct passing here, because all that Celtic are doing is just laughing in our faces and bringing the ball back. So I don't think we need that. We're going to put the defence on a normal line, because I don't think we need that. And I think we can not dominate Celtic here, but I think we do fairly well. Blimey, look at the groups B and C. Karabag and Basel, particularly Basel actually, being destroyed by the other 3 teams in the group. I've never heard of Bazak Sehir. Obviously, I've heard of Feyenoord, Moscow, Bucharest, Fenerbahce and Real Betis, but never heard of this team in Group B. That's a peculiar one. But obviously, we're still top of the table at the moment. If we can win today and probably win our next match, that means we're qualified, so that's all good. But to be honest, we haven't done anything fantastic so far. It's a bad pass there from Hayes. Luckily, it does reach Boyata for Celtic. Brown to Rogic. Back to Bitton. Bitton back to Rogic. Nice 1-2 play from them there. We're putting pressure on. That's good from Bellerin. That's good stuff. Robben on the ball. He goes it alone. Can he get a good pass in this time? Robben, he's gone it alone. Lovely ball to Lacazette. He's in the box. He shoots, and Lacazette gets a goal. And that, I think, means that Lacazette overtakes Robben, funnily enough, as the top goal scorer this year. Lacazette's been a bit of a funny one for me, because a little bit like Ozil, he hasn't been in games a lot, and we haven't seen a lot from him, but he does like to get the odd goal now and then, which is a little bit the same as Aubameyang, but I think the problem is, I'm very much used to a Liverpool attack where, you know, the shots flying all the time. It's aggressive play, it's attacking play. I've just got to be a bit patient, I think, with these strikers. But Welbeck's also been decent this season, and we're trying to get some of the midfielders in, the likes of Maitland-Niles and Torreira, some of the youngsters in this squad lineup. Good first half, though. The first time on camera, I think, that we've took the lead first time, obviously, apart from that Huddersfield game. But that is very good. Yeah, we've got a guard against complacency. Bellerin looks annoyed, but whatever. And a good 100% tackles won ratio for Bellerin, and 3 shots saved for Petr Cech. And I think if Petr Cech can perform today and against Tottenham, then he's quite secure in that place at the back. And I'm not really fussed about Socrates moaning, because, to be honest, from the evidence I've seen, he hasn't been too fantastic, so I'm not too fussed. And although I know Arsenal signed him in the summer, I'm just not too fussed about him. And luckily, Boyata was offside there, or else that would have been a good chance for Celtic. And actually, if you look at the performance stats, Celtic are actually not dominating us, but they've had the most shots and they've had the most possession. So we're going to get to counter-attacking play. Let them come onto us a little bit and see if we can get anything out of it. Tierney to Dembele to Scott Brown. This also proves how good our defence could be. Rogic to Dembele. We need to cut that out. Good shot from Dembele, but it doesn't curve past Petr Cech. But Petr Cech, I think, had got that one covered anyway. 60 minutes in then here, and Welbeck's tired, so we'll just watch this highlight. De Vries puts it in. Leipzig have took the lead against Marseille currently. Good stuff from Monreal, but it's right back to Lustig. Gamboa. Good ball to Dembele. Number 6 should really be going after that one. And it's into the box. Lee Griffiths. And it's a goal for Celtic. Oh dear, that isn't good. Not a clean sheet here. And Lee Griffiths, the ex-Wolves striker, gets one back for Celtic. Let's put Campbell on then as a winger. And we haven't really got anybody else up front. That's the real problem. But we'll keep Lacazette on. But we'll take Merzolet because, again, he hasn't performed pretty well, and that's a little bit of a disappointment. Right, let's see what we can do then now. Celtic 1-1, and that isn't the greatest of performances from us there. Right, let's watch the replay, shall we? It was quite poor play from us, to be honest. Gamboa puts it to Dembele. Number 6, I think that's Koscielny, should have been onto him easier than that. And it's an easy cross, and it's a decent shot, to be fair, from Lee Griffiths, but Petr Cech certainly couldn't get to it, and that's a little bit disappointing in this tight Celtic Park. But let's have a look. We need to go back to attacking mentality, and probably a bit more direct, to be honest now. Just completely ignoring everything I said earlier and contradicting myself. But a good pass from Maitland-Niles to Robben. Robben to Bellerin. Bellerin, what can he do? To Maitland-Niles. Torreira. Torreira to Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan to Lacazette, and we take the lead within a few minutes, and that's fantastic. 2 goals today from Lacazette. Mkhitaryan providing the assist, and our sole striker has done very well from us today. And, you know, I did think when we went to the 4-2-3-1 that I worried, is one striker going to be enough? Are Lacazette or Aubameyang threatening enough? And it seems that in this one striker formation, Lacazette can perform really well, and that's 2 goals for him today. But we are only playing Celtic, and I keep getting these Celtic digs in there. I don't know why. I don't know why at all, and I feel a bit harsh, but probably this is where Celtic score their second and get straight back into the game. Boyata to Lustig. Scott Brown. Gamboa. Gamboa on the ball. Lovely ball through to Rogic. Koscielny gets it back, though, to Iron Robben. Robben to Lacazette. We're pushing forward now. Scott Brown's got a bit late. Niles gets it back. Robben. No, that's a poor pass from Robben. Come on in there, through on goal. Rogic. And that's a poor, very poor, in fact, shot from the Celtic. I guess he'd be an advanced midfielder. No, it's a striker, actually. I didn't know that. I thought Rogic was an attacking midfielder. But it looks like they're playing a 3-4-1-2. I haven't seen that formation for a bit, but that's Brendan Rodgers for you. Bit out of the ordinary. Lee Griffiths into the box. Mustafi gets it out. But for Celtic, fortunately for them, we're just not pushing high enough. Boyata. Boyata back to De Vries. Can we put some pressure on? Not really, to be honest. We're scrambling a little bit. De Vries puts the ball out. Can we get that one? We can. Iron Robben's on the run on the right. Can we get a hat-trick with Lacazette? Lacazette through to Mkhitaryan. First time. And he's shooting it in. Henrik Mkhitaryan gets a goal to all but secure this one, I would say. It's his first goal this season. We're going to get them to tighten up, though, now, because we want to secure this result. And Lacazette, really, today, has been very good. He's provided an assist, 2 goals, and we can't really ask for much more. 1 touch from Mkhitaryan, and that's a lovely shot from Mkhitaryan. Arguably, De Vries should have got to that at his near post any day of the week, but regardless, today we've been clinical, and that's fantastic. 4 shots and 3 in the back of the net. That's brilliant. Maitland-Niles to Bellerin. Can we extend our lead? Torreira to Campbell. Campbell, unfortunately not. Lustig puts it out to Rogic. Will it be 3-2? Will it be the famous comeback from Celtic? Unfortunately for them, it won't be if Koscielny keeps performing like that. It's fantastic play. Torreira. Oh, that's a poor pass. Christie. Ryan Christie. Rogic, come on, Koscielny, get that one, but it's through to Griffiths. He shoots and Cech saves. That's fantastic. He couldn't quite get to it. It's out for a corner, but that doesn't really matter too much. But brilliant defence there. McGregor puts it in, and that's no threat to our goal. Torreira. Back out to Lacazette. Can we walk it through the defence? I don't quite think we can. Lovely stuff from Lacazette to switch over to the other wing. Campbell. Campbell into the box. No one really there, though. Boyata to Hayes. Hayes to Rogic. Rogic. Through to Griffiths, but can we get that? Bellerin keeps up with him, but can't really do anything to threaten him. But Bellerin has given... Oh, I thought he was giving away a penalty, but Griffiths apparently was obstructing Bellerin rather than the other way around, so that's fair enough. But I think, to be honest, after quite a good performance, we'll bring Bellerin off and bring Lichtsteiner on for a rare appearance, and I think that's only fair enough. Leipzig have a red card, though, in their game against Marseille. Ilsanker's off, so their 1-0 lead could be tampered with, and a draw is probably the best result for us, to be honest, in our hopes to qualify. Hayes to McGregor. Surely with 3 minutes left, they can't get it back. But you never know with Football Manager. Lee Griffiths. Bad pass to Mkhitaryan. Robben. Lacazette. Can he get his hat-trick? He walks through. Lovely ball to Campbell. Can he get into the box? He certainly can. Nothing comes of it, though. Torreira. Second time lucky, maybe. Torreira again. Nice pass to Robben. Will he shoot? No, he won't. Tierney gets that one out. Through ball to Griffiths. Can our number 20 get to that? I think that must be Mustafi. It is. He can't get to it. And Rogic. 3-2. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. 3 minutes to go here at Celtic Park. Can we hold out this result? And to be quite honest, 3-2 doesn't flatter us that much. 3-1 looks a lot better to me. And that's not brilliant. But Celtic can still bring this back. There's 2 minutes left in this game. Can they do anything? There's a minute left. Surely they can't. And hopefully they won't, because we've gone to counter-attacking now. Lovely ball from Monreal. Doesn't really reach anyone. But as long as it's in their half and not ours, unless they perform a Beckham or Suarez fantastic shot, it ain't going to go in. But it's back in our half now. Lee Griffiths to Roger, but that's quite a poor pass. Monreal to Campbell. Joel Campbell, nice ball through. But again, it doesn't really reach anyone. But it doesn't matter at this point in the game, as long as we can close out our lead. Torreira loses the ball to Christie, but that's quite a poor ball up anyway. Monreal could do putting that back to Petr Cech, to be honest. Which he doesn't. He puts to Koscielny, which is fine. Nice ball up to Campbell. Doesn't really reach anyone, though. And pass completion ratios and all that go out the window at this point of the game. Koscielny. Ooh, that's a risky pass back to Cech at that stage. But good ball to Robben. And that should be the ref blowing his whistle after this. But Lacazette's through on goal. It's a hat-trick for Andre Lacazette. It's not Andre, it's Alexandre Lacazette. And you know, I secretly hoped that we would have get a goal. And I secretly hoped that Lacazette would have got his first hat-trick for us. And that's fantastic. Petr Cech, lovely ball out to Robben. And Robben to Maitland-Niles. And Maitland-Niles, a lovely ball through past the three defenders to Lacazette. He's one-on-one with De Vries. And he gets it past his near post. And Lacazette with some simple but effective shots today. And that is Lacazette's hat-trick. And that will pretty much finish the game then at 4-2. Our first win in 3, really. That's a big thing, really, if you think about it. We haven't run in 3. And that is a big thing. 7 points compared to Celtic's 4 and Leipzig's 3. If we can win our next match, that does mean that we qualify, I think. No, it doesn't. Never mind. If we win and Leipzig lose, I think that's basically us qualified. But that's fantastic. So 3 games into this now. We're unbeaten in the Europa League. Not quite in the Premier League, but blimey, 2 sendings off in that game. But that's good. A good game. And there we go. We found inspiration in Lacazette. 8 goals and 11 appearances. And hopefully he can have another hat-trick against our frightening rivals. That's the word. Tottenham. Big game today as we can get back into the top 4 and not regain our place off United, but gain 3 points on them as they lost against Brighton yesterday. Funny that. I can't remember where else that happened. But anyway, we make a few changes for the day. Maitland-Niles stays in the team because I thought we played really well. Ramsey, the captain, is obviously back. Is he the captain now? Don't know. Hold on, he might be the vice-captain. Who's the captain? This is really bad. The captain's Koscielny, so, right, the captain and vice-captain are both in the team, praise the Lord. But we've got Cech in goal, no change at the back, actually, in fact, there's one, Koscielny back in the team. Ramsey replaces Torreira, with Mkhitaryan replacing Mesut Ozil. Chelsea are also playing today at 4 o'clock. I think they're playing Burnley or Southampton, one of those two. And they've also started the league well. Bournemouth also starting the league well. But what formation is that from Tottenham? 5-2-2-1. And who's Brown? Who is surely no. I thought it might have been James Brown then. Jayden Brown. This is his first ever game. Oh, we're gonna laugh at him. Wow. Jayden Brown makes his debut in the Merseyside derby. Wow. He makes his debut in the North London derby. We are going to try and basically worry him and, try and close him down. Weak foot. Apparently his average rating 7.7, so that's fair enough. We'll definitely have to close down Harry Kane, there's no question about that. Also show Auriel onto his weak foot and try and close down Lloris anyway. Try and worry him a little bit. Right, we're in the tunnel. It is Derby Day and I'm really looking forward to it and hopefully we can win. But bear in mind, Tottenham are top of the table. And considering we haven't played all too well so far, there's a possibility that Tottenham could A, whoop us, and B, obviously we can lose. But we don't really want that. But nice stuff from Robben. He gets dispossessed straight away by Harry Winks. Fantastic. Early free kick for Robben. And it is put straight out. But Dele Alli, quite a poor clearance to be honest there. Koscielny. Back into Bellerin. Bellerin on the ball. Can he get anything off this? Welbeck into the box for Lacazette. And Lacazette scores a goal. And we actually take the lead for once. Oh my goodness me. We take the lead in the North London derby within 100 seconds of the game starting. Lacazette gets another goal. Lacazette seeming to be on really good form now. That's 4 goals for him just in this episode. A nice assist from Welbeck. And that is lovely stuff from Lacazette. And that was quite a tough one to finish, to be honest, At Lloris's far post. And that is a very good start for us. It can only get worse from here. Do you love the optimism? I know you all love my optimism. But a good start nonetheless. And it seems like Tottenham now have all the possession. But we're going to try and go back to counter-attacking now. We've scored our goal. We're not going to go quite to a Mourinho standpoint. We're not going to change any of our instructors, but we're just going to step back a little bit. And, oh dear, Mkhitaryan's now injured, so we're going to have to play Mesut Ozil. That is not a good start to the game. I wonder what the problem is. Potential head injury, that's never a good sign. Oh dear, that isn't a good sign, in fact. Yeah, it's never a good sign, is it, a head injury? But we'll find out after the game how serious that is, because if it is serious, then we need to probably bring someone in as a replacement as a central attacking mid. I know Ramsey can play there, but really it was Wilshere who was our big central attacking midfield replacement before, obviously, he left for West Ham last season. But Chelsea are beating Everton. That means they go top of the table. And this looks a lot better for us at the moment, to be honest. 17 points, only 4 points behind Chelsea. Only 2 points behind Tottenham. And today could be a really groundbreaking episode in the change of the momentum and the change of the guard. Not quite the change of the guard, I don't think. But obviously Man City and Liverpool had poor starts. They're creeping back into it. So I wouldn't, discount them yet. They're, City are only 4 points off us. Liverpool only 5 points off us. So I don't think you can discount them already. And I think the league will sort itself out to filter out those like Wolves, Bournemouth and West Ham to get obviously the top 6 at the end. But Aurier, it's been a bit of a quiet game so far, to be honest. Which, for us, isn't too bad after we scored early on. But nice stuff from Welbeck to Lacazette. Don't get too cocky, though. He gets dispossessed by Sanchez to Lloris. Good ball out to Kane. Koscielny gets that one, though. And we're actually playing well, Maitland-Niles to Welbeck. Ozil. Mesut Ozil to Ramsey. Oh, that's quite a poor holding the ball from Ramsey. But Dele Alli, that could cost us a goal here. Ali into the box for Harry Winks. And that's just over the bar. That's disappointing, to be honest, from Aaron Ramsey there, our vice-captain. And it seems like Maitland-Niles is absolutely knackered at a 60% rating. We're going to have to change him in a minute, but we'll have to watch his highlight first. Kolasinac. I don't try and pronounce his name, thank you very much. The number 8 for Tottenham. But lovely stuff from Bellerin. He pounces on the youngster Jayden Brown. And Bellerin runs down the wing. Can he get anything out of this? He puts it into the box for Lacazette. To Ozil. Shoot! How has Mesut Ozil missed that? That was easy. Just get it on target. Make Lloris make a save. Oh, Jesus. Right, we're going to give El Neni a game because El Neni, for some reason, is our best performing player so far, apparently, in terms of average rating. That either shows how bad the rest of the squad are, or, El Neni's doing good. But to be fair, his average rating is 7.2, and he's played a lot of games, so he can't be that bad. Lloris to Alderweireld. Can they get their goal? Alderweireld to Lloris. Good pressure, though. Welbeck! How have you missed that, Welbeck? Oh, my God. Good pressure put on by Welbeck, but that's 2 shots that should have at least been on target and troubled the Tottenham goalkeeper, Lloris. Jayden Brown's off, though, now. He's had enough. 10 minutes left, though, here. I'd be quite happy if there's not another goal. I wouldn't mind if we got another goal, but Welbeck's got to come off after that, and that's just really disappointing. We're putting the pressure on, but we're still not taking our chances, truly. But if we can win this, that would be a godsend. 3 minutes to go here. Tottenham only had 1 shot on target, but 1 shot is all it takes for them to get back into this game. 1 minute left. Come on. Oh, dear. Lloris puts it out. Can we get a goal, or will they get the goal, which means that they get equal pickings here? Kolasinac, good ball up to Lacazette. It's 1-on-1 practically. Alderweireld can't get past him. Lacazette, he shoots. How has he missed that? This is so upsetting. We could be 4-0 up. Genuinely, we could be 4-0 up. And if Tottenham score now, I think I might cry. Mustafi, another lofted ball up. Can Lacazette get on Sanchez? Quite a poor ball out from Sanchez. Ozil shoot. What was that? This is awful. 1 minute left of regular time. Thank God we're not behind, or else I'll be crying really badly. But it looks like we're going to close out this game. Lacazette, can he get another late goal? I don't think he can. But for the neutral, what a boring game this must have been to watch, because since the 100th second, probably about the 97th second of this game, there hasn't been a goal. But that was enough for us to win the North London derby, and that is absolutely fantastic. I don't want the players to get too complacent, because even though we played well and got a clean sheet, that's brilliant, it's not all over yet. Let's have a quick look how serious the Mkhitaryan injury is. 2 to 3 weeks, that's not too bad. And hopefully himself and Aubameyang will be back for the next episode, where we'll play Marseille and Manchester United. The big games are all coming in. That'll be the 5th game of our Europa League stage. Hopefully we've got through by then. And then Manchester United. Those seem like 2 brilliant games to play in the next episode. So if you guys have enjoyed that, make sure to leave a like on this episode, comment any thoughts about the episode, and subscribe for weekly FM content. The next episode of this series will be out on Monday at 6 PM, so we're going to be doing bi-daily weekday episodes, I suppose, if you can call it that. Bi-daily weekday, that's quite a nice phrase. Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays are when this series comes out. So if you like the sound of that, subscribe to the channel. That's really appreciated. A like is also appreciated on these videos. Thank you very much for watching, folks, and I'll see you guys on Monday for episode 4 with the games against Marseille and Manchester United. Come on, Arsenal. See you guys later. Goodbye.